thank you very much. Honorable Souls, the two members who are supposed to be before you are not here. So let's continue.
No problem, Chairperson. Thank you so much. So I think I'll start with the CEO. And my first question to you, CEO, have you ever interfered with SCM processes? You state it for the record, so.
I have not and I will never.
Can't you? Sorry.
I have not and I have never.
You've never interfered. Are you targeting whistleblowers in the name of consequence management?
No, I'm not.
CEO, I refer you to the slide on slide 41 in your presentation about the report. Slide 41, the sub-bullet point there says, Ms. Matsapola, appeal hearing outcome matter is under review at CCMA and Labor Court. What was the outcome of Ms. Matsapola's appeal hearing? Okay, because you know the presentation, I don't think it's necessary to go there, but you are aware of the appeal hearing, I'm sure. But it is on slide 41. I'm just thinking of time, Chair. What was the presentation before me has Ms. Matsapola appeal hearing outcome matter is under review at CCMA and Labor Court. And the question that I'm asking is what was the appeal hearing outcome?
As this is indicated, it's under review at Labor Court, so the matter is at the court. We can give
My
you
question is, what
writing.
was the outcome of the appeal hearing that you are taking for review? That is not supposed to be private. You are taking a decision under review. I'm asking you, what was the decision that you are taking under review? The appeal hearing, what was the outcome?
Chair, I will ask to be assisted in such matters because we have experience where we appear in Parliament, we ask these kind of questions on specific matters that are ongoing under legal proceedings, and every response we get, afterwards we get letters from lawyers challenging such. At this stage, there is document that shows what was the outcome. We can supply that, but I'm afraid to respond to the matter that is contested.
Okay, I'll assist the CEO, Chairperson. I'll assist the CEO. The appeal outcome for that hearing, is it true that Ms. Matsapola was successfully in the appeal, and the outcome was that she should be reinstated in her position?
Chair, in the same context, the finding of guilty of that employee was retained. It changed the sanction. And management, within the responsibilities they have in law and what is provided in the Labor Relations Act, took that matter under review at the Labor Court.
Okay, just so that the public understands what you're saying, that within her rights, Ms. Matsapola appealed, and then the appeal was successful, and the CETA got an instruction to reinstate her based on that appeal. CEO, you then wrote a letter, is it true, to say that the CETA will not accept that decision on the 18th of December. Is that true?
Chair, in response, we didn't get an instruction or a ruling. We got an outcome with a recommendation.
All right, the outcome was that she should be reinstated. Did you then, based on the outcome, did you then write a letter on the 18th of December saying that you will not accept the outcome?
The letter said management has resolved to put the matter under review.
Meaning you don't accept it. You don't accept the outcome, you will review the outcome. Is that correct?
The EXCO resolution said management is going to take the matter under review.
Because
at Labor Court.
why are you taking it under review, CEO?
Because management has a responsibility to ensure that whatever decisions we implement are sound and are supported with the true facts, and the outcome had certain matters that do not pass such a test.
So, in other words, you were not satisfied with the outcome and therefore you are taking it under review.
That's not a fact.
It's just what you said.
We are taking the matter on review because it's based on matters that are not factually true.
So you disagree with the outcome on the basis that it is not, some matters according to you are not factually true.
Indeed, we have an obligation
CEO.
to abide by the truth. And then when we know the information and the report is containing issues that are not factually correct, we have a responsibility.
You will help the process if you keep it concise by just saying indeed, like you just did now, because that's what we want to get to. In slide, one of the slides says that it says, the very slide that we're looking at, it says it's taken to CCMA. You didn't take it to CCMA, CEO. After your letter on the 18th of December, you are so committed to sound processes and you are disgruntled about some matters that wasn't dealt with. After the 18th, you didn't do anything. You did not take no steps for review. In March, Ms. Matsapola went to the CCMA. Is it true that until March, you did not do anything to take it under review to any court or through any process for review? Is that true?
It's not true.
Which processes did you take it to? Did you apply to the court between December and March?
We did put it under review. Our lawyers took it to the advocates until it got enrolled at the Labor Court. We reported to the board the progress at every board meeting because that decision was also tabled.
So you are saying they did not go to court between December and March?
We took the matter under review.
Where?
Before you get to court, you engage the legal, they go through all other information they need to take the matter to the
No, the
court.
internal processes has been finished. You were dissatisfied with it. Now you're taking it outside.
Which process was finished internally, sir?
The appeal. And I'm the one answering questions, asking questions. The question was, there was an appeal process, Mr. CEO. There was an appeal process. After the appeal process, which was internal, You received a closed out report, even from your initiating firm. The outcome was that she was successful and she must be reinstated. You are dissatisfied with that decision, you then had to take it under review outside of CETA, which is now to the labor court. That was your decision. Now I'm asking, when did you take it? You did not take it between December and March. That's the question. Is that true?
I don't have a record that say it was not taken on review. The review process is a process that starts with reviewing documents like any matter that goes to court. Before you go to court, you review and you get all the necessary papers and steps that needs to take
Ms. Matsapola waited for 3 months for you to do this process that you didn't do. Then for recourse, she went to the CCMA, which she had to do. Is it true that you challenged the CCMA case on the basis that she was delayed?
I can get response from our legal in that regard.
Okay, I put it to you that you did. And the reason why you said that she delayed, she was waiting on you to take it to review. And now you're saying that was a process. Is it true that the matter that's now with the labor court, your application occurred after her CCMA application?
I will get the facts from our legal.
I put it to you it was after, seeing that I should inform you about all your processes. It was after she submitted an CCMA application. Slide 38. Slide 38. In slide 38, under disciplinary, on the presentation that I have, under disciplinary progress, number 13 is listed as Mr. Lungise Kuzana. Number 13. There was names on the one that we received. Do you know Mr. Lungise Kuzana, CEO?
I know Mr. Lungsile Kuzana, who works at the CETA.
Is it true that Mr. Kuzana was Ms. Matsapola's immediate superior?
During which period, sir?
Any period that you can recall.
I cannot recall such.
2018.
I was not at CETA in 2018.
But you were part of the administration that was dealing with the matters that is before us.
But I don't have a record that Lumisile was a supervisor.
I'm reminding you, because you dealt with all of them. So you were part of the process, you understand it. Based on your recollection, because you dealt with the matter, was he part of the superiors?
I do not have such a record.
Was he an employee at the time?
They were both employees of CETA in 2018.
Do you know which role he played?
I am not aware of the role with regard to the person you are asking about.
Okay, Mr. Kuzana was the superior to Ms. Matsapolas. Is it true that on the days that some of these irregular things happened, Mr. Kuzana was present and involved, but Ms. Matsapola was on study leave? The matters that we are referring into in the report. Is it true that during some of the days, Ms. Matsapola was on study leave, but Mr. Kuzana was present at all these matters?
We will need a record that shows us that. I do not have a record that says that in my presentation.
You were part of the administration that dealt with the matters.
Dealt with which matter, sir?
The matters before us that the report is dealing with. How can you ask me which matters?
The report had we're seeing, I think we have too many mics open. The report that we're seeing has not been given to the CETA. It has not been made public by the department. So the report that they are giving now, the CETA will not have implemented anything there.
I fully understand, Chair, but they are aware of the matters, and therefore it is the CEO that made the presentation to us.
Yeah, so what the chair, when the chair opened, it did mention that now that they've received their report, some of the issues that are flagged here, you'll see them being orange or yellow and green because there were other forensic reports that would have been Kobodo and others that they mentioned that will then corroborate. So when they look at it on their presentation, it will say in progress because it would have started on the other side.
But it would be incorrect for the CEO to say that he does not know about the matters. I understand the report because the CEO was part of the process and currently he's the CEO. Therefore, he knows the employees, he knows who are the employees that went through the disciplinary process and so on. And so I'm asking based on that, Chair. So could you advise the CEO to respond, please?
Yeah, so maybe rephrase the question and not say it's on the presentation, because then his defense will be that the only reason they put green and yellow there is because it was implemented for another process. So they've not implemented anything, any consequence management that comes from this, because this report, TG, is not yet, have you made it public now? It's not yet public, so they will not have implemented anything that comes from this. So maybe rephrase the question and not say...
Please assist me, Chair. How do I rephrase the question?
Yeah, maybe not say you have presented it on this one. Maybe rephrase, I'm sure you'll know how to rephrase.
I'm honestly struggling, Chair. I'm honestly struggling. You are smarter than me on this one because what we are dealing with is the processes that's been highlighted by the presentation and is currently happening at CETA. And so I don't know how else to phrase it. But maybe I should say that we are, based on our research in preparation for today, we have confirmation and we have on record that both employees that we are talking about was at CETA during the time of what the presentation is referring to. And currently, Ms. Matsapola, Chair, so Ms. Matsapola has been a junior when all this was happening. She's a whistleblower. She informed the CETA, she informed CETA of irregularities. During most of the matters that is being dealt with, she was on study leave. Mr. Kuzana was present at all occasions. What we have now is Ms. Matsapola is out of a job. She has to fight through the different labor processes, even though on appeal she had to be reinstated. She's not reinstated because you feel that it should be under review. Yet Mr. Kuzana, who was her superior, who she reported to, is still currently employed. My last question will be, and he was there as a superior since the beginning. The question to now is, what is his current position in CETA? And then I conclude, Chair. I wish I had more time. What is his current position at CETA? What is Mr. Kuzana's current position in SITA.
Chair, thank you. I need to state that I can't find the relation between the.
Don't worry, that's my
matter
job.
and,
Please answer the
Matsapola.
question.
And currently, Kuzana
Chair,
is the
may I
manager
interject?
monitoring and evaluation.
No, he's answering currently Kuzana is what, so.
But Chair, you must assist me. The CEO is first giving a preamble to say he doesn't see the link. That's my responsibility. I'm merely asking, what is Mr. Kuzana's current position? So can he repeat that for the record, please, just directly?
Manager monitoring and evaluation.
Right. Chair, when we have more time, I submit to the House that Ms. Matapola is a whistleblower. She has exposed corruption. Her superior is Mr. Kuzana, has been. Mr. Kuzana was promoted, and yet he presided over all of these irregularities, and we can prove it. Ms. Matapola, as a whistleblower whom we must celebrate and protect, is currently without a job. This, to me, it's my speculation. The CEO is involved in corruption, and he is protecting those around him who is helping him to do so. And whistleblowers who are doing the right thing is being victimized by the CEO. I thank you, Chair.
Honorable Khabo.